Good morning, everybody. It is a cold, snowy day here in Michigan, so if you are driving, be safe. So I have a lot to cover today. God has just been so good. I know I haven't been doing my vlog. Laura and I were on Barn 45 last Thursday, so if you want to hear about our Asbury University experience, you can go on YouTube on Barn 45, or you can also watch it on Facebook. I shared it on my Facebook page. But so after we got back from Asbury, God gave us a huge urgency to get things moving with the youth center and youth Christian center that we had talked about. And we're just in the process of praying about it and figuring out different land options. Well, anyway, long story short, Portland is looking for a Portland Township Hall, and they bought 31 acres right behind my mother-in-law and father-in-law's house. And it butts up onto Grand River, one of the main roads. And they are thinking about dividing up some of the parcels or just adding on. So yesterday, it just so happened, no coincidence, that they had a Portland Township meeting. So I was able to attend and ask questions and figure out if, you know, they have us in their plans or not. And they do. They really want a basketball court. They want soccer fields. So they have big visions too. And so it's just absolutely awesome how God's aligning everything and orchestrating it all, right? Because it's all God, divine appointments. And so we are just continuing to pray about that and figure out different grants that we need and just different stuff like that. And it'll all come together because Laura had talked to her sister Lisa, and Lisa said there's a grant out there for youth Christian facilities, which is, you know, once again, like this is all happening within like 2 days. Like that is just how powerful and amazing our God is. And I know in Luke 18:6-17, it says, Jesus said, "Let the children come to me, don't stop them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as a time as these." And it's so true, you guys. Our kids right now, we need to fill into them because they're our future, and we need to just keep speaking life into them. And God will make a way, right? When we're doing his will, he will open up every door he can to get more of his children to him. One other thing too is I was working at the hospital yesterday, and I never work in this department that I was working in. And one of the girls I work with, Shanna, is like, "Sarah, you have to come meet Liz. She's like, she loves Jesus too." And I'm like, "Oh, awesome. It's going to be a great day." And so we were talking about Asbury, and we were talking about Jesus Revolution. If you haven't seen the movie Jesus Revolution yet, I highly recommend it. I brought Max and his girlfriend and Kurt. It was absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, so we were talking all about our God experiences, and she's like, "I don't mean to butt in, but, you know, can I come in on that conversation?" So I had sent her Laura and I's Facebook Live from Barn 45, and she's like, "Yeah, my husband and I are recently married, and we're really looking for a community of people and like-minded people and Christians that, you know, are on the same page." And I'm like, "Well, where do you live?" And she's like, "Oh, I live off of Milford Road in Highland." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" I'm like, that is 6 minutes away from Barn 45. So I was telling her about the Marriage Matters conference tonight at Barn 45, and obviously she hadn't registered. She never heard about it. So I reached out to Danelle and Sue, and they said, "Oh my gosh, 2 couples actually had backed out, so there's an opening." So I was able to register Liz and Adam to the Marriage Matters conference tonight, and I am so excited. That's how God works, right? We just need to open up our mouths and ask questions and just get ourselves out of the way and go and do God's work. So I just can't wait to see what God's going to do for you and what he's continually going to do for the youth, because if you can see it, you can believe it, and you can achieve it. So have an amazing, awesome day. Love you all.